The Celtics have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Milwaukee Bucks? The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
And it's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
Neither of these teams possessing the health you'd hope for in the postseason. At least they're both, though, in the same boat.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Horford is out there with Tatum. Then it's White. And there's Porzingis. And it's Walsh. And it's small forward. And for the Bucks, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Patrick Beverley out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Crowder in at the three. And look at the Bucks. Having relinquished home court advantage, Greg, they look to take it back with the win here in Game 3.
And we could look back on this game as the turning point for the series. It's still up in the air which team will get it.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Tatum against Giannis. Crowder is screen on Tatum. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Giannis missing. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Horford kicks to Porzingis. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Pass to Lillard. Here's the three. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Ball movement by Boston. And it's White missing. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Zoe Antetokounmpo looking over it. The three. Good on the triple.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
Here's Tatum. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Damian Lillard out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Crowder in at the three. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Lillard against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Drops in the tray.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Three-pointer, Lillard. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Heavily for three. That shot missing. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's
too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now. So we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed.
Time to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Boston Celtics.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whatever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kid's parents, too scared to tell the boy no.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse into your past right now, Shaq. It feels oddly specific.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go ahead.
Whoever wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for the Celtics, Derek White is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Horford. And it's Walsh in at the three, the small forward. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Horford. This one for three. A nice shot by Walsh.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Porzingis can't hit. Pass to Lillard. Inside. Down low. Inside. Giannis drops it in.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Tatum, that's good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they're going to take one big step closer to the NBA Finals with this win tonight.
Yeah, and we know how pivotal Game 3s can be, especially when the teams split the first two. So they have a major advantage going forward. The lead may only be 2-1, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Patrick Beverly out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. No good on the three.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Passes to Cornette. Shoots over Portis. And another miss by Boston. Jackson in the corner. Takes a three. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first two games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive.
Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.